Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm deciding to do something a little different. I'm trying to get into podcasts kind of style of things. This is from one of my previous live streams. I was discussing live streaming as a whole, how it is to be a live streamer, what it is to become a Twitch affiliate, and the whole talk about Ninja and what happened with that whole Twitter fiasco and a bunch of other things. Shout out to New Lights. I was having this full conversation with him. He was asking me a lot of questions about streaming and everything. So I decided I would just share this so that anybody can watch this and hopefully you'll learn something from it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Well, it's not YouTube's fault for copyright strikes. It's definitely the musicians and stuff. They're trying to get their money, you know? I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's fucking annoying. Especially when it's built into a video game and you're a live streamer that plays video games and you have to deal with all that crap. It's so stupid. This is why a majority of people just play Fortnite. Literally. Because you don't have to worry about copyright strikes ever. Unless you're going to start playing music on Spotify in the background, which is pretty silly if you're trying to make some money on the internet. That's the only thing I kind of miss about the old games that we used to play, like games back in the Genesis and the Nintendo and PlayStation 2 and all that. A lot of the older games that didn't have like real music by real artists, you didn't have to deal with the copyright strikes. Like the music that was built into games like Sonic and Mario Brothers and all those things, like they don't have copyright strikes. Nintendo at one point they put copyright strikes on all their, they put copyright basically on all their Nintendo stuff, which that was pretty shitty, and they obviously reverted that because they saw how bad it was getting. A lot of YouTubers and stuff weren't covering Nintendo games anymore because of it, so it was obviously a bad move. Too much annoying things. You think YouTube is horrible? Like, how so? I mean, I've seen so many people complaining about YouTube, but I don't really see why you would be so upset with YouTube. Like, what are they doing that's so bad? I mean, it's a free platform. What else are you gonna do? Like, I mean, you could not use YouTube anymore. You don't have to. You really don't. But YouTube is like a majority of people use it, so it's like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? If you're trying to get noticed, then yeah, being on YouTube is a good idea. But if you wanted to, you could just post everything on Instagram. They do allow long form videos now. Now you can do up to an hour-long video if you want. So you could do stuff on there, but different. Twitch is better. You know, I hear a lot more negativity on Twitch than on YouTube, surprisingly. And you know, the people that are running Twitch, they got this whole favoritism thing going on over there, so you gotta be careful with them. So if they don't like you, they can just take you offline. I feel like there's more politics on that side than on YouTube. I mean, I always think back to what happened to Ninja. You know, when Ninja left Twitch and went to Mixer, the way they kind of tried to sabotage his name by putting porn on his channel. They tried to play porn. They tried to play other people's streams. They were like abusing his channel as much as they could before, like, you know, he was completely gone. You would expect a little bit better from a huge business like Twitch. At least more professionalism is what I meant to say. They just took down my vid that was up for over 6 months. Can't stream from phone unless you have 1K subs. Well, I mean, there's other platforms. Just chill with Twitch until you get your following up on YouTube, and then you'll start streaming on YouTube. Like, use the Restream. You know what I'm using right now, Restream.io. Use something like Restream. There's other programs too. Restream isn't the only one, but Restream is the one I've been using for a long time. But it's free to use. Just get on there. You can get on Twitch, Mixer, Facebook. You can stream pretty much everywhere. So, I mean, minus Facebook if you want to be for free. Because you have to pay monthly if you want to be on Facebook gaming, which I do. I pay monthly for it. Which Facebook gaming, I don't really get too much activity on there, but I still have it just in case. You know, like, I'm trying really hard to like build my fan bases everywhere. So I'm trying to I'm doing stuff on Facebook. I've noticed that the organic reach is it's okay there. So I haven't been spending any money advertising. I've just been posting my videos So I post on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like I put it everywhere, and I've noticed that, you know, my stuff is growing. I'm gaining followers everywhere, but it's obviously not as fast as everybody would love, you know. And the only way to like really boost the amount of following is to like throw some money at it and see if you could reach more people. That's basically the concept of like paying money for advertising. It's a good idea to use like Restream and stuff just to kind of like get on all the platforms. You don't have to worry about shit. Because Twitch, you know, they force you to become an affiliate in order to even have to give your viewers an option to use, you know how you can change it from 1080p to like 480 and stuff like that. They don't give you those options unless you become an affiliate, apparently. So like, and I'm not planning to become an affiliate on Twitch, because when you become affiliate on Twitch, you're not able to stream anywhere else but Twitch, you know. And that's not good for me. I don't like that. I don't like that concept. Honestly, I want to just make some money on the side with Twitch and YouTube. I saw Twitch partners stream on YouTube. Twitch partners? Yeah, you seen that? Because I saw that there's because I was doing a lot of research on it, and I saw that if you become an affiliate, then you're signing on the contract that you're not supposed to stream on other platforms. Like, it's a part of the contract. I don't know if maybe they changed it recently, but as far as I read, the last time I read it, it said that you're not supposed to stream anywhere else. Maybe unless those streamers, you know, they're not that big yet and Twitch hasn't caught on to them, that might be the reason. And I know the biggest benefit to becoming an affiliate is obviously you get the subscription option where people can like subscribe to you for like $5 a month or whatever with the Prime and all that shit. And then you also get advertising, like, you know how my YouTube has advertising in the beginning of the videos and at the end or whatever. Like, I choose that stuff, so I choose it at the beginning and the end. You can do that on Twitch, so that gives you a little bit extra, little side income, but you don't get a whole lot of money off of it. So I wouldn't stress about that stuff. You really have to make a good amount of views on every video for you to see like real money. Wait, I thought it was you can't stream on multiple platforms at the same time with Twitch, but if you stream on one platform, it should be fine. Basically, the concept of the contract that I read is that if I'm using a program like Restream.io, which I'm using right now, if I become an affiliate on Twitch, then I'm bound to Twitch. That's my only place that I can live stream. And I saw in the contract thing, it says that you can't post anywhere else for 24 hours or some bullshit like that. Like, let me pull it up. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, here it is. It's right on the main website. Look. So, Twitch affiliate agreement. This is on Twitch. Live content exclusivity. Solely for any live audio visual work you continue to provide to use as user content, live Twitch content, starting from the beginning of the initial broadcast to any such live Twitch content and continuing for a period of 24 hours following the end of the initial broadcast to such live Twitch content. Exclusivity period. See that? Such live Twitch content exclusivity, blah, blah, blah. All right, so basically you're not supposed to post anywhere else for 24 hours. So I don't know if that also includes, I would assume that it includes Instagram, Twitter, you know, like if you want to like, you know, do your little clips and shit, like I'm assuming it means that too. So if they have you under the microscope and they're watching your ass, then they can ban you off of Twitch because of it. So that's pretty fucking shady to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This right here is the reason why I don't want to become an affiliate. I'm trying out here not to put all my eggs in one basket. I know at some point in time what happens when a new YouTube comes out. You know, a new platform where it's like better than YouTube and better than Twitch. Everybody's gonna bandwagon jump over there, you know what I mean? Like, or they'll try real hard to stay on Twitch because they already amassed their millions of followers or whatever, but then they're missing out on the new thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the guy that jumps to the new thing because I'd rather take the chance that way. Well, I don't know how they're able to get past Twitch like that. Well, like I said, like it's, if the Twitch streamers, if those streamers that you're talking about are restreaming, they're probably not big enough for Twitch for them to care. You know what I mean? Like when they have you under the magnifying glass, like if you're Ninja, you're Dr. Disrespect, you know what I'm talking about? Like you're the big boys. Then obviously, if you start using Restream.io, then they will ban your ass, you know? But then again, you think about it, we're gonna go back to politics now. They probably won't ban them, or they'll give them like a little 24-hour you know, ban or some shit, because they don't want to lose them, because that's where all their viewers are, you know what I mean? So that's another thing. But Joe Smos, like you and me, we get caught by Twitch and we're restreaming everywhere, they'll ban our asses and they won't look back, you know? Because why should they give a shit? That's why I'd rather not be tied down, you know, because if something happened and I got banned from Twitch, you know, I'm not intentionally trying to get banned, I'm not trying to be stupid, but if I for some reason got banned for some reason, I have other things to fall back on, you know what I mean? I got YouTube, still got Facebook Gaming, still got Mixer, you know what I mean? Like there's somewhere to go. Like I'm not gonna just be completely out, and there's a lot of competition out there, so there's like plenty of places to go. You don't use Restream, they just stream on Twitch one day, then stream on YouTube the next. Oh, I see. If they're doing it like they're jumping around, because yeah, I've seen plenty of streamers that do that shit where they jump around, but I just don't see the purpose in that. I don't get what's the reasoning behind that. The only thing I could possibly think of is that they think that maybe Twitch would be good today and they'll gain 20,000 followers, like 20,000 viewers for some reason. Because I know that if something like that happened where they all of a sudden got some crazy amount of people watching their live stream, they would jump ship and just stay over there forever. Like I know a few YouTubers off the top of my head that get desperate like that. Like they're just like trying real hard to like figure out what the best place to be is. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that when you can just restream? No, you could be everywhere and that's it. Like let the viewer choose which place they want to watch you from. That's how I'd rather it be. Even thinking about it, like there's when I'm on the road and I'm driving, like doing Uber and stuff, I don't have time to sit and watch a YouTube video. So my new thing is I listen to YouTube videos and podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm on, like I'm always on Spotify. So I'd rather be on Spotify because I pay for Spotify. So I don't have to deal with advertisements mid-roll and all that shit. Like I can actually just listen to my stuff and not have to worry. If I watch a YouTube video, the problem with putting a YouTube video on my phone is that while I'm driving around, you know, these YouTubers love putting mid-roll advertising or advertising in the beginning or the end of the video. So it's like constantly showing an advertisement. It's like, fuck. And there's no way to like X out an advertisement on the phone, you know, with the little window. It doesn't let you. You have to open up YouTube. You have to click on skip, and then you have to make it small again and turn it in the corner. Like, and that's too much work for my phone. My phone literally like lags the fuck out and glitches out. Sometimes it glitches out so bad that it freezes the phone completely, which is really bad while I'm doing Uber. So that's not good. That's not good for my phone. So I usually avoid that. And I just stay on Spotify's because it's easy. The chick that uploads ASMR content on the YouTube has 1 million subscribers. She only uploads videos. Video game content creators do similar. They upload gameplay to YouTube, but streams on Twitch, and they earn some money on the side. Everybody's earning a little bit of something, you know? I'm even earning a little bit of something, and I don't have a whole lot of viewers. Like, you see my live streams, I'll have like, on average is usually 2 to 3. And then, you know, maybe on good days I'll have like 5 or 10, but still, like I'm still making a little bit of money, you know? The live streams not so much. It's more for the edited content. Like the edited stuff I do is definitely does a lot better than the live streams. Like my live streams, I literally make like cents. I don't make much at all. Like I would have to get at least like 1,000 views to actually see a good amount of money. Like let's say like the last time I did BioShock and one of my videos went viral on TikTok. So I got almost 1 million views on that video on TikTok. And a lot of people came over to my YouTube channel. Everybody wanted to see that stream. So they came onto my YouTube channel and watched the stream. And it got about, I don't know, like 1,700 views on it. And I managed to make like $5 or $6 off of the video. Like that's what happened out of it. So that means getting like 1,000 views on a live stream and somebody watching, like if a majority of those people watch the whole live stream all the way through, then you will make double or even triple the amount of money that you would normally get. Because normally on YouTube, 1,000 views is $1. So if someone watches the whole video, the more time you spend watching it, the more money the YouTuber gets. So like if you watch a full 20-minute long video, then they're gonna be making double or even triple the amount of money that YouTube would normally pay. That's how it works, at least. Yeah, but for anybody really trying to get serious about doing YouTube and all that stuff, I'm telling you right now, don't be focused on trying to make money, because you're not gonna make money like for a really long time. Like it's extremely hard to make money on these things, because unless you are constantly only thinking about how to help somebody in like in the way of making a tutorial video, a how to like anything that somebody could actually use to like a self-help or whatever, then you're not gonna gain good views and you're gonna struggle. Because if you're only gonna be doing like I'm doing right now, which is live streaming, you're not gonna gain a fan base this way. You have to promote yourself, and the only way to promote yourself is by either doing the stuff that I've been doing, the small clips for, you know, the other platforms like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, or you're just gonna have to just spend a lot of time editing videos for YouTube, like what I was saying, like tutorials and stuff. That's the only way to get noticed. And that's how a majority of the streamers that are super huge right now, a lot of them did that. Or the big streamers like Summit and stuff, like a lot of them spent, they were streaming on Twitch the moment it started getting popular. Like they were literally like the first ones there. So they were there doing it every single day and streaming for 8 hours every single day. Like they were hustling hard. And that was the reason why they gained their fan base on those platforms, is because they were there early. You know, they were there like when it was popping. And they were the first ones people were seeing. So they stood and they kept watching them. It all comes down to the timing. It all comes down to like luck. There's a lot of factors. It's a lot of stuff. And I think the biggest thing and the fastest way I've seen live streamers grow fast is when they stick to only one game. That's it. Like they have to play Fortnite and only Fortnite for like 6 years. If you did that, you would grow a fan base pretty fast. And by fast, I mean, I don't know, like it's still gonna take years. It's still gonna take a long ass time. Unless you get some freak luck. I don't know. You get some freak luck, you know the right people. I don't know if you know Ninja, and then you start playing with him and you're good, because that's where the thing is. Even if Ninja like shout you out and he says, yo, you need to go follow this guy because blah blah blah, like they'll follow. A lot of them would follow you, but they're not gonna stay watching you because they're fans of Ninja. You know what I mean? So that's something to keep in mind. Just because somebody shout you out doesn't mean that they're gonna keep watching you. You have to still be entertaining to them. You still have to. This is all a process. This is all like very time consuming. You're not gonna find yourself instantly. You're not gonna know what to do instantly. It takes a lot of effort and work. It's tough to be a streamer, especially in these days. It's definitely the hardest because you got not only a lot of competition, there's a lot of people playing the same games you are and are streaming, you know, like especially when you look at the top games, like you look at the top games on Twitch, let's say like Fortnite, for example. I mean, Fortnite is kind of dropping, but anyway, just to kind of keep on the topic. Fortnite, for example, if somebody was like streaming, if you're a new streamer and you're playing Fortnite, you're obviously going to be on the bottom of that list. Like you're going to be all the way in the bottom of that list. So for anybody that is actually just starting, it's the hardest for them because no one scrolls down to the bottom of the list of thousands of streamers that are playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like, it's super rare for somebody to want to do that. Most people that want to see Fortnite players, they immediately click on the ones that are on the top, the ninjas and the summits and, you know, all these guys. They're clicking on those guys because they have, you know, the huge numbers and they're sticking up on the top. They're promoted already. So I think it's probably best to stick to a game that's either doesn't have a whole lot of viewers in it or has like a cult following that you think that you can hack a little bit. And that's the thing that you kind of got to figure out is how to like culture hack. So if, let's say you love Zelda and you only play Zelda games, you can do playthroughs of all the Zelda games, then you might have a chance of being able to build a fan base through that. Because you're the Zelda guy, you know what I mean? Like, you're just playing only Zelda games and you're playing them all through. Eventually, people are going to find you and eventually they're going to say, you know what, I like this guy, and then they're going to stick around or girl, and stick around and watch you. And from what I've seen from getting on the topic of like women streamers, like there's two types of women streamers. There's the ones that are just trying to be normal and just trying to play the game and that's it. And then there's the others that show like cleavage all over, like showing their boobs on the screen so that they can entice you to want to follow them. The ones that are doing the boob thing are they get fast followers, obviously, because everybody's horny and they're all just like, yeah, I want to watch this. They're all a bunch of creepos, basically. They got a bunch of like a full following of creepos and pedophiles. And then the moment that they decide, you know what, I don't want to show my boobs anymore and I want to be respected as a woman, that's when it hits the fan, because they just can't go back. Like, there's no way for them to go back. They'll lose all their followers, they'll lose all their likes, and they won't see as many people watching them. And that's when they go, damn, you know, I gotta go back to the titty thing because that's the only way that I get my views. So that's the only downside with that whole thing. You know, once you get trapped into something, you're stuck. I have mad respect for the women streamers that actually, you know, keep to themselves. Like, they actually try to be themselves and not try to be like a model or sex object or something just for the sake of getting views, because it really shows that they have the dedication to want to do this full time, like to really want to do this. So ultimately, my tip for anybody that wants to really start getting into streaming is just to try to be themselves. Try to, you know, you have to know yourself, you have to know what you like, you have to know what you can handle as far as like stream time and how long you want to be doing it and all that stuff. So you don't want to overwork yourself and get burnt out, and then at the same time you don't want to play a game that you hate and get stuck in it either, you know? So you don't want to go and play Fortnite just because it's popular and get stuck, you know? Because I've seen these guys like Ninja and stuff, they don't look like they're having a good time. Like, he probably just says he's having a good time just so he can like pretend, but I don't know. He doesn't really look like he's that happy playing Fortnite. He always looks upset. And then that one tweet that he made about you know, winning is everything, pretty much. Him saying that, you know, if you're losing games, then you're just a loser, and you know, that whole fucking bullshit. Like, that's That's just sad. Especially his crowd is kids and stuff, like majority like is children for the most part. So for them to get that impression that they have to win everything and that's the only way to go, pretty bad. There's losing is just a part of life, and failing is all a part of winning, like learning, you know. So if you're not failing, then you're never gonna learn what you're doing wrong, and that's the biggest thing that you really need to like figure out, is that if you're afraid to fail and you're afraid of like criticism and things like that, then this is not the thing for you. You can't become a live streamer, and because the moment that you start getting any negativity in your comments and stuff like that, you're gonna feel really terrible, and it's gonna make you want to quit, or it's gonna make you really upset, and that's not something that you should put yourself through if you can't handle it. So there we have the first podcast, pretty much not official, but I'm hoping to get a real podcast out. Hopefully today we're gonna work on something. Me and my fiance are gonna do the very first podcast. Eventually, what I'm gonna be doing with the podcasting is I'm gonna try to get people to interview. So I'm gonna have other people in there. I already have a full list of stuff. In the future, I might even be a part of other podcasts from other podcasters and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments of what you think. If you have any questions or anything, or something you would like me to cover in the future, I'll be glad to. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching.